Most business owners are getting denied American Express business credit cards. Are you making the same mistakes? If you don't follow the right strategies, you could be throwing away your chances at high limit approvals, leaving thousands of dollars in funding on the table. Don't worry, I'll be breaking down the exact steps to get approved and also to maximize your business credit with Amex in 2025. And trust me, there's a crucial mistake that most people make that gets them denied instantly. I'll be revealing that in just a minute. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Chess. I've secured well over a 400K in total business funding for my businesses, and I've helped business owners and entrepreneurs just like yourself secure funding for their business. That's how you know everything I teach here is based off real world experiences, either from my own journey or from my clients. And in this video, guys, I'll be making sure to help you out avoid the biggest American Express credit card mistakes that are costing business owners access to six figures plus in business funding. And before we dive right in, I'll be addressing three big questions for you. You probably will be wondering this. Will this strategy work if I don't have perfect personal credit? Yes, but you need to position yourself correctly. I'll show you how to work around the common credit challenges. How much funding can I realistically get? The answer really depends on how well you structure your credit profile and your business as well. But American Express can approve up to 20K plus per card when you're doing the right thing. Just like last week, my client Erica from Chicago, she applied last week and got the Blue Business Cash Card with just a soft pull. And she was approved for 22.5K and it's at 0% for 12 months. And number three, so what happens if you get denied? If that happens, there are fixable reasons behind it. And stick around because I'll explain how to recover fast from it if Amex rejects you. And before jumping into business credit cards, there's an important first step that we need to make the process a lot smoother. And this is by starting with a personal American Express card. So why does this matter? This is because once you're in the Express system on the personal side, all future applications on American Express becomes a soft pull, meaning you get no hard inquiries on your credit report. This keeps your credit clean, makes it easier for you to secure high limits. And if you're wondering which personal Amex card to start with first, the easiest entry level cards are going to be the American Express Blue Delta card and the American Express Gold Delta. These are typically easier for you to get approved for, even if your credit file isn't perfect. Once you have one of these, you're in the system, making all your future approvals a lot easier with American Express. But here's what most people get wrong is they rush into applying for business cards right away. That's the number one mistake that I will see. Your American Express personal cards need to report to your credit profile first before you can get soft pull for other American Express products. This process usually takes anywhere from 2 months, actually 1 to 2 months. So don't rush this. Let your personal American Express show up on your credit report before applying for a business credit card. So once that happens, once your personal card is established and is reporting, you're in a great position for you to actually start applying for the business credit cards. And before we get right into that, let's talk about one more thing, an essential concept. It's going to be the 0% interest business funding and why it's a game changer for business owners. So, what exactly is 0% funding? Maybe you don't know what it is. Let me explain to you. It's a business funding that typically comes in the form of business credit cards from banks that offer 0% introductory rates anywhere from 6 to 18 months. And depending on the institution, this allows business owners to actually access capital without paying high interest loans during that period. One of the best things about this strategy is that it can often be done with no documents, meaning we don't have to show any kind of proof of income, any of that stuff. Meaning it's great for newer businesses. Documentation requirements, it can be included of 3 months of your bank statements, 2 to 3 years of your tax returns, or even your profit and loss statements. But I've seen a lot of approvals that we don't have to do any docs. And many lenders, they will approve you without even needing these. So now, there are some things you would need to know before jumping right into it. Not everyone will qualify for 150 or 250K in 0% interest business funding right away. The typical range that I see for new business owners is anywhere from 50 to 150K. But getting to 250K within over 30 days is very possible, but it really depends on the structure of your business. Now, before applying for business credit, let's talk about the personal credit requirements that you need to meet in order to get the highest approvals. So, for the best results, I will aim for anywhere from 720 plus in credit score. If you have at least a 680, you might still be able to get through the cracks and get approved, but it's a lot riskier. If you're below 700, consider making a few adjustments to increase your approval odds. Some things like keeping your credit utilization between 2 to 10%. The lower your utilization is, the better. And if it is holding you back, you can check out some of my other videos where I show the strategies to lower it very fast. And your personal credit history should be at least 5 years. I've seen approvals with as little as 6 months, but the longer your history, the better, always. If you need to boost your credit age, there are strategies like adding trade lines that can help you out. I'll include a video right here for you as well. And another thing would be comparable credit, a very big key factor for you. Ideally, you should have an individual card limits between 10 to 25K and a total combined credit limit of at least 15 to 20K. Banks typically approve 2 to 3 times your highest personal credit card limit. So if your highest is only 2K, you won't get approved for a 50K business credit card. Make sense? Cool. So no recent negative marks on your credit report is ideal. We've secured approvals with late payments of over 2 years old, but if you have recent negatives, I recommend you to go through credit repair. It's a very great investment for you. Also, remove inquiries that are not tied to a personal account. If you have recent inquiries on your personal account, you can remove them as long as they have not reported yet. And with all these factors in place, you'll be in a great position to apply for 0% business credit cards. The best option, like I said, is going to be American Express. Uh, I will go for the American Express, the blue cash card, or the American Express, the blue plus card. So, the blue plus card. And here's a key strategy. You can apply for both of these cards on the same day to maximize your approvals. And this is because American Express, they combine multiple applications in a single credit inquiry or soft pull, reducing the impact on your score. But there's going to be one crucial mistake that I see a lot of people get into that will instantly get you denied. And on top of that, if you follow the right strategy, you can triple your credit limit in just 61 days. Crazy, right? Yep. I'll explain how to do that in just 1 minute. So keep with me, stay locked in with me. And now that you're applying for business credit cards and you're ready, you need to be aware of some important rules that affects how many American Express cards you could get within a short amount of time. So American Express, they do have a long-standing rule called the 2 in 90 rule, which means you can only get 2 American Express cards within a 90-day period. So if you are planning to get multiple American Express business cards, just make sure to apply for 2 of them on the same day before waiting another 90 days. A great thing about American Express is that they do allow you to transfer your credit limits between cards, even from your personal card to a business card. It's going to be super powerful if you want to take advantage of the 0% intro period on your business credit cards. However, one of the common mistakes that I see a lot of people assume is that you can move your American Express around freely. The reality of it is American Express would not let you move your credit limits on one condition. It's if you're not in good standing with them. For example, if you missed a payment, you have late payment with them, you have high utilization, or you have a flagged account with them, they would not allow you to transfer your credit limit between your cards. So keeping your payment on time, utilization low, is the major key to maximizing your funding potential. So if you're looking for even more funding options beyond credit cards, American Express, they do offer business lines of credit as well. Unlike unlike credit cards, business lines of credit, they allow you to draw cash directly into your business accounts without the cash advance fees and also other kind of fees as well. American Express, they do have lines of credit that can range anywhere from 2,000 all the way to 250K, depending on your revenue and your credit. So these lines typically offer a fixed repayment term, lower and also very low interest rates as well compared to credit cards, making them a very good alternative to regular business loans. In addition to credit cards and lines of credit, American Express also provides charge cards that can be super useful for your business. And unlike traditional credit cards, charge cards do not have a preset spending limit, which means it makes it very ideal for a business with great cash flow. And if you have large purchases, some of the most popular American Express charge cards, it could be your Gold Card. The Gold Business Card is perfect for high spending businesses that want 4 times points on their membership, rewards points on categories like your advertising, or if you run a trucking business and you do gas, or you're bringing your clients out to dining, you get points on those. You also, another great card would be the American Express, the Platinum card. It's good if you travel a lot, you want lounge access, you want airline fee credits, and maybe even hotel status could be good for you too. Another one would be the green card. Is a solid entry level charge card for you, and if you want travel flexibility without paying a high fee. And since charge cards, they do require you to pay a balance in full every month, they do help you build very strong creditworthiness within the American Express system, increasing your chances of getting very high limit approvals. So now that we covered the best strategies for securing business credit cards or business lines of credit or charge cards with American Express, let's talk about some of the biggest mistakes people make and how we can avoid those. First is skipping the personal American Express and going straight to the business. Now, something we just talked about. Second would be applying for American Express in the wrong order and getting denied when they could have been approved. So ideally, we want to go for the gold card first, show them good spend, and after that, that's when we want to go for the American Express blue cards. So that would be your highest chance of getting the highest limit possible is when you show them you're very responsible with your debt. And third is not waiting for your personal American Express card to report on your personal profile. This makes you miss out on soft pull approvals if it's your first time applying. And finally, ignoring the 2 in 90 rule, which will lead you to denials and wasted credit increase. If you avoid all these mistakes, you will be in the best position to secure high limit business funding with American Express. And here's the bonus for you. After using your American Express card responsibly for 61 days, you could request a 3 times credit limit increase. Just make consistent payments, keep your utilization low before applying for the increase, and after 2 months, you could dramatically expand your available credit with American Express. And if you need one on one help to secure 100K plus in business funding, or you want it completely done for you, apply to join my mentorship or my Done For You program in the links in the description below or in the pinned comments below as well. This is CashflowChes. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.